Spotify is selling books now. We'll talk more about it in moments, but first, after unveiling a 4K version of its Fire TV Stick Select at its hardware event last September, Amazon is launching the latest version of its HD dongle on Wednesday. The Fire TV Stick HD costs $35, comes with Alexa Plus built in, and offers the redesigned experience that the company previewed at CES in January. It might be confusing, considering Amazon makes at least 5 different configurations of its streaming stick, but the model announced today comes in at the entry level and brings some meaningful upgrades. First, it's about 30% narrower, according to the company, which makes it easier to fit into tight spaces, or to wedge between your TV and wall, perhaps. It comes with a short USB-C cable with a USB-A head that plugs into one of the USB ports on your TV, allowing it to draw power without the typically longer cables that would connect to wall adapters. To quote the company, the new Fire TV Stick HD is optimized for direct power through a TV's USB port, so it fits more neatly behind a TV without requiring a separate power adapter. And Google has introduced a new app for Windows desktops, and, unsurprisingly, it puts AI front and center. If you aren't a big fan of Google's Gemini chatbot, then skip on past this download. For those of you who are heavy Gemini users, though, this could mean a simpler and more integrated experience on Windows machines. Once installed, you can pull up the app's search bar with the Alt and Space shortcut. Queries typed into this open-ended search box can hunt down information from the web, like typical Google search, where AI mode will be enabled for an extra layer of artificial intelligence for follow-up questions or a deeper dive down a rabbit hole. But the app isn't limited to web search. It can delve into your computer's files, other installed apps, or Google Drive files to retrieve information. Screen sharing is also built into the app, which enables using Google Lens to conduct AI-powered searches on content displayed on your monitor. Remember, you can find the latest gadget news, reviews, price drops, and more right now at Engadget.com. A new partnership with bookshop.org lets you purchase physical books from indie booksellers from within the Spotify app. A collaboration between Spotify and bookshop.org that allows readers to purchase physical books in the Spotify app is now live in the US and UK. Rather than positioning audiobooks as the hard copy killer, Spotify is encouraging you to see them as complementary to one another. First announced back in February, the new partnership with bookshop.org appears to be an acknowledgement from Spotify that physical still reigns supreme in the book world. Bookshop is a digital marketplace that enables indie booksellers to take their businesses online, and Spotify says any purchase made through its app will directly support those bookshops and the authors who brought the story to life. When viewing an audiobook on Spotify, where available, you should now see a Get a Copy for Your Bookshelf link that redirects you to the bookshop.org website, which takes over the rest of the purchase and shipping process, reports TechCrunch. The feature is now live on Android, with iOS support arriving next week. Key to this partnership is the new Page Match feature that Spotify launched in February, which allows readers to sync their progress between audiobooks and physical or ebooks, so they can jump between formats seamlessly. When reading a paperback, you can use your phone camera to scan the page you reach and continue from that point in the audiobook. It also allows you to scan e-reader pages so you can pick up when you left off in the audiobook, and vice versa. Spotify has today expanded Page Match to support more than 30 new languages, including French, German, and Swedish, while audiobook recaps are now available on Android. Introduced last year initially for iOS users, these AI-powered audio summaries refresh you on your progress before you start reading, becoming available once you pass the 10-minute threshold in a book. Spotify launched audiobooks in 2022 and now offers 15 hours of free listening time a month to premium subscribers. Thanks for listening to the show. Make sure to rate, review, and subscribe on Apple Podcasts. Today's show featured journalism by Engadget contributors Matt Tate, Anna Washenko, Sherilyn Lowe, and was produced by Spoken Layer. I'm Imran Sheikh, and we'll talk more tomorrow.
Spoken Layer.